Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Happy New Year. Today a little something different. 1985 Honda CR125. As most of you know, my passion for the last 5 years has been Volkswagen, air-cooled VWs. However, motocross is also a huge passion of mine, and I spent the last week cleaning the property and going through various projects that I still have. And we gotta do something with this bike. Let's take a closer look at this Honda and let's see what it's gonna need. Will she roll? I did have to cut the chain off 10 years ago when I got this bike. Okay. Steering stem bearings. Luckily, it's a 125. She's nice and light. Well, there it is. It's on a bike stand, and I gotta tell you, I just looked in the camera, it looks better already. So what's it gonna need? Well, that's bonus. Good luck pounding that axle out of there. So steering stem bearings are seized. Nope, they're not bad. All right, they're not seized. Overall, this is a pretty original bike. It looks like it still has original plastics. It has the original handlebars. Original clutch lever. Still has the rubber on the clutch lever. Could even be original Honda OEM grips. Might even be original graphics. I don't see a CEET seat cover. Probably, let's see what we got going on here. No air filter. Bunch of acorns. So again, pretty original bike, original pipe. We're gonna need an intake boot that's cracked. We all know about the dreaded water pump rot issues. Pivot bolt, that's gonna be a joy to get out. So you can see, it looks like somebody rode it without the... Whenever you buy a used bike, always push the chain slider back to look underneath the swing arm, because if they don't change it before it wears through, you get that, and that's not good. I can tell you, I've never seen an aluminum sprocket come apart. The rod on the shock is heavily pitted. Another thing to look for on old bikes is the bottoming cone. They typically rot away. Got some heavy pitting on the upper fork tubes. Well, that's a good sign. All 4 studs are still there. How well they come out and play, we'll see. This bike was in Florida. I'm not sure if it was in the ocean. Are those barnacles on the pipe? Oh no. That's why you run a case saver, boys and girls. I didn't even see that. Oh, that's a bummer. Cases. Oh man. That sucks. Well, we're gonna need a left case. Tranny works. Carburetor seized. Of course it is. All right, let's get this loaded the Ricky Carmichael way. 2001, Gainesville, Florida, Gatorback. The winter AMs. Ricky showed up on an unmarked KX250, and I watched him load his 2001 KX250 into a lifted Chevy by himself. Now, this is a much lighter bike, but I'm much older and not in shape like Carmichael, so let's see how this goes. This ramp sucks, but and I got it too far over. But anyway, you know, Ricky's not the tallest, so he loaded it on the left-hand side, and then he rolled it. And his truck was lifted, so it was steep. I know this is a piece of cake, but he rolled it up by himself, got alongside the bed, and then rolled it in. So always have your straps ready. So it was pretty impressive to see Ricky do that, and it was cool to be out on the same track with him as well. All right, well, let's get this over to the car wash and see if we can't clean some of that plastic up without blowing the factory stickers off. Gonna go ahead and try this super clean. Never used it before. Always be careful. It's not hot out. I can't imagine it's gonna do any more harm to this bike. You just soak it in this. thought this would be a little more high powered. My power washer at home has more power. Mayday, mayday, mayday. All right, guys, well, 10 minutes here at the car wash. I'm pretty happy with the way the CR cleaned up. We're gonna go ahead and get it back to the shop now, get it soaking in some penetrating oil, and then we'll go ahead and try to take this thing apart. We'll see how the old pivot bolt comes out. That's gonna be a joy. The axles, yeah. And then we'll get the old parts list going. Hear ye, hear ye. Yeah, let's do it. You can spin it in your hand like this too.
Yep, still gotta loosen it.
One more.
Okay. That one was kind of tough.
Well, T-handles are tough like that, yeah.
Done.
All right. So why don't you put those just how you found them? Okay.
Oh, got it. Got it.
Lift from the bottom.
Okay.
Oh, Daddy forgot the.
You forgot the what? Come on! Oh, wait. Wait. I think I see it.
Forgot the fuel line.
The one thing you forget.
You know what? I gotta get tools. Put it back on there.
Okay, folks. Daddy got the Never mind. He got the fuel line off. Now we can take the tank off. Wait.
You're good.
Oh. Okay, we got the.
Any fuel?
Okay, it's time to take the front fender off.
All right, guys. Well, she's soaking in PB Blaster. Josh and I, we got the plastics off just to get it soaked really well. I've got a long list of parts, two-sided. Gonna go home and do some checking on parts availability. Obviously, a lot of this stuff's not gonna be available from Honda any longer. So we'll be doing some eBay. We got a good list of core parts, but it's free. What's the budget? What do you think? 1,500? Am I dreaming? I'd like to be at 1,500. We'll see. Look at that, huh? So that's gonna do it for us. I'm gonna let it soak a couple days before we tear it down anymore. It's got a whole can on it, so that's gonna be it. And then we'll come back, we'll tear it down, we'll see what I can't find for parts tonight, and we'll go from there. So thank you for dropping in. New guys, non-VW guys, thanks for checking out the channel and the video. And we'll see you guys soon.
Take care.
Take care.